Hey everyone, I want to show you guys today I got the ThinkPad Tablet 2. This is the new successor to the ThinkPad that was originally tablet that was released with the Android from Lenovo. I did get a chance to, when I was at CES, to give this a try. I was really impressed with it. But now I've actually picked one up to give it more of a detailed kind of usage. So let's already cut this open. We'll see what you get in the box. Very thin, small box you get. It's got the traditional Lenovo on the box, but oops, sorry. And here you get the charger that comes with it. Again, this is just a little USB type charger that connects. I don't believe this slides out, or might, yeah, it does. So you can they probably have like universal plugs, so that way when you travel aboard, you can just switch this out and you can use the same charger since it's just a USB. So it goes on there fairly well, so you can just slide it out, as you can see there. So let's take out the box here. The box is actually very small. So let's take a look here. What you're gonna get in the box. Let me tilt this down. And this one happens to be, this is the Lenovo ThinkPad Tablet 2. This is the 4G version, which runs on AT&T, which I'll probably activate. I'll just take out the SIM card or from one of my other tablets and stick this in here. It uses a full-size SIM card, and this is Windows optimized from the Microsoft stores. So they pretty much take off all the bloatware off of these, so you get a nice just basic tablet with no extras. As you can see, it's, well, you guys can't probably feel it, but you can see this very thin. I had reviewed this earlier at CES, which I was impressed. Inside the box, pretty much, here's the box for your pen, stylus, USB cable. So you can use, again, this cable, I believe you can't use anything longer than, I think, 3 feet, because I think Lenovo says it will not charge. So you probably have to stick to the shorter cable, which is kind of a drag a little bit, because if you're trying to charge anything longer, you might not be able to charge it. And underneath the box, it's got all the paperwork for the SIM card and other brochures in here. It also, this one does come with another nice thing is now that they're coming with these tablets is home and student office. It comes with I won't show you guys, but it's got the product ID number, so that way you can activate the let me see, touch with home office and home student 2013, which is nice, because then that way you can get the full version. That saves you probably about, I mean, $99 to $149. That's very nice. It comes included. Again, that's just the SIM card's already installed. It's got a little brochure here where it's got where everything's at. I like this. This is so thin. It's got the full USB port, which is nice. Let's take this out. That's a very good advantage of it. Let's take the stylus. It's a very small stylus that goes, which I like because it goes docked inside the tablet. I like that because I normally use a normal stylus with kind of like this, which actually is a Samsung, and it works on all my tablets. Actually, that broken out, but this, I use this because it feels more of a pen size. But I like when the stylus actually docks inside the tablet, because if I happen not to have my stylus pen, I can go ahead and be able to grab this really quick to jot notes down and take advantage of the stylus for applications like OneNote. If you're using Outlook 2013 or 2010, you can write emails all by inking and things like that. So that's nice. Let's take this out of this package. I'll go ahead and I'll pause it and then power this up, and then I'll continue, but I'll do a quick look. Even though this has been already around, I'll cover the IME number. Again, like I said, this is the backside. I like because it has the nice Lenovo kind of rubberized feel to it. It makes, you know, nice and grippy, so it won't slide out. So let's take a look in the back. It's got your traditional ThinkPad there. It's got the 8 megapixel camera with flash. here next to the, I don't know if you guys can catch that, that's the reset button there. It's got a reset hole there, or actually it might be actually a microphone. Sorry about that. It's probably a microphone there. So over here it's got the Lenovo again. As you come down this side, there's the speaker right there, one of the speakers. And as you come down below, it's got the for the docking station port here, and it's got the mini HDMI connector there that would hit. And there again, you see another mic here located there. Hopefully they can catch it there on the video. And as you come over here on this end, there's the other speaker here. So that's the other speaker that you see there. Let's take a look on the side here. There's your micro USB port. This is where it actually charges, which is nice because you can charge it with car chargers for the phones. You just got to make sure it's got to be a 10 watt, at least 5 volts, so it can be able to power this and charge it. Here it's got the full USB port, which I like. It won't be able to power up a lot of hard drives, but for your basic USB thumb drives, low power items, there will be no problem. You can, if you have a powered USB hard drive, there will be no problem because as long as it's powered, it's able to power that up. And here it's got the little dock garage for your stylus. Again, this is the stylus. Let me show you guys compare. I mean, you can see the difference in the stylus form. But you know, for like I said, if you happen to be out and about and needed to write something down, just pull out the stylus here. It sits in there very nicely. It's got the traditional red tip like the Lenovo does on all their laptops that has there. It's a little bit on the hard side to take this out because you can see here, I don't know if you guys catch that, but it's very small where you have to kind of like get your fingernail to push it out, because this way it's kind of hard, but if you just get your fingernail, in a way I guess it's nice because that way it won't slip out and you lose it. So let's continue the top here. Again, it's got here's a little door here. It's got for the access for your SIM card there, as you can see, and then the micro SD card slot there. Let me slide this. I got a 32 gig that I'm gonna just slide in here, and you can slide in, as you can see that there. You push it in, and it's in, and it's got a. I'll take this out. Push it in. It's got a full size SIM card. So if you're using another SIM card from a micro, you're gonna have to cut those out and put the adapter. So I like this because it has the 4G built in. I don't have to worry. I know you can tether to your phones, but sometimes if your phone's running low on power, it's nice that you can use this as a hotspot as well. This will give you about 10 hours battery lifetime. Here's the power button here on this corner, as you can see there. As you come down here, it's got the headset there, jack, and your volume up and down, and auto rotation lock there, and it's clean all the way over here. And up in the front, there's your ambient sensor there for the lighting. It's got the ThinkPad emblem there, and there's a front-facing camera. I believe it's 2 megapixels. I'll have to check that out, but there it is. And then what another I like is it's got the actual hard button here. It's not a capacitive type Windows button like on the Surface Pro. The only reason is like if you're holding it, sometimes you'll accidentally put your thumb or hand, change screens because it's the capacitive type. Using the actual physical button that you push, you actually have to push it down. So if you're holding it like this, you know for sure you're not going to accidentally be going back and forth through Windows. Let me go ahead and pause this, and I'll kind of semi set this up, and then I'll show you the see what radios it has. Okay, we're back. As you can see, it's a 1366 by 768 resolution, but for this size tablet, it's a perfect size for that kind of resolution. So don't expect to have like high resolution on these, but for what it needs and uses for a 10-inch is perfect. Let me go ahead and log in here. I went ahead and used my creation from my Microsoft account, so everything is just transfer right over, so that was no problem. As you can see, it's very fluid, fast. You can see everything bounces back. You can go go anywhere you want. I open, there's your, if you're on your desktop, push the button here, you're back here, go back, goes to the last open window you had. As you can see here, right off the back, this is a 64 gigabyte version. You can see that this one still has the partition where it's got the recovery partition. So I'm gonna go ahead and delete that. That'll give me, that's probably will give me another additional, probably around 16 gigabytes. So at least I'll have add another 16. So maybe it'll give me another 45 gigabytes free. Right now it's reading 48 gigabytes, so it's a 64. So yeah, it's about 12 gigabytes free. So just kind of what you'll expect, but I'll have to pick up a USB thumb drive so that way I can create that partition and backup as well. Let's take a look. I'll go to the Wi-Fi settings, or actually, yeah, Wi-Fi settings. Just kind of show you guys the radios it has. As you can see, this is the AT&T version. It's got the, you can see below here, it's got the mobile broadband. It's got pretty much all the radios you can think of. As mentioned, it's got all the radios here. It's got the mobile broadband, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, GPS, NFC. So this one has pretty much all the radios that you can think of that are available now. Probably won't be using the NFC too much. As you can see, I don't know if the video catches it. There's the location for the NFC. I don't know if you guys can see the little emblem there. It's got it right there, so you would have to put your device up to it, and then that way you can do the NFC stuff. But you know, the nice thing is got all the radios. Like I wanted to use mostly the there's just the mobile broadband. It'll be easier to just kind of flick it on and you don't have to worry about it. So I'll be testing this out. So this is just a quick look. It's basically like your normal. This one is rated at 1 pound 30 ounces, I believe. The Wi-Fi version is the lightest, 1.24 ounces. But still, as you can see, very slim and sleek. I do like it. It's very light. I mean, you can hold it all day long with one hand and it won't be a problem at all. You can see, in my Galaxy, it's actually, you know, I know the Galaxy is in the cover here, but to give you an idea how thin that this tablet is, and for what it does, it's very nice. Let me see if I can get that so you guys can see it. So that's just a quick look unboxing the 4G AT&T ThinkPad Tablet 2. Thanks for watching.